sensible, so incredible. All my single friends are jealous. Screaming at that and kissing in the rain, and it's 2 a.m. and I'm cursing your name. So in love that I acted insane. That's the way I love you. That's the way I loved you. Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's Nina. If you are new here, welcome, and if you're not new, how's it going? Today we are going to keep it going with these songs from Fearless because we're only a month away from the re-release and I literally still am in shock. Today we are going to be learning The Way I Loved You, and this song, I think the older I get, the more I understand this song. And I just absolutely love screaming this song in my car. So let's learn it, shall we? Okay, so this song has the capo on the 3rd fret for the chords that I'm going to teach. And it's interesting because she uses this chord progression a lot on the Fearless album, but not really on any other album, which is really interesting to me. There's a couple other songs that use this exact one. And the chords you're gonna need to know for this song are D, A, E minor, G, and then she throws this chord in there and it's gonna be G minor. And this is a bar chord, so this is what it looks like. If you can't play a bar chord, there's a couple ways you can do it. You can bar the first 3 strings on the 3rd fret, and it'll kind of sound like that. You can just play the bottom strings. You can also use all 3 of your fingers if you can't do the bar. So that's one way, and then another way is this way, and you just play these 3 strings. So yeah, just choose whichever one you like the best, whichever one you think sounds the best. I will most likely just be playing this one. The next thing we're gonna go over is the intro and the strumming. For the intro, it's going to be D, A, E minor, G, G minor. Like those two are gonna be a quick transition, and then it's gonna go D, A, E minor, G, A. And those last 2 chords are gonna be a quick transition as well. For the intro and the verses, I like to do a down strum, because that's kind of what it sounds like in the song. But when you get to the chorus, it just kind of like lets loose and you can do some open strumming. When I'm doing down strumming, I like to think about it as a series of long and short strums. So when I say a long strum, you were strumming all the strings open. When I say a short strum, you're just gonna do like the bass notes of the chord. So you're not gonna strum these ones. So it's gonna be long, short, short, long, short, short, long, short. So basically it's gonna sound like this. Long, short, short, long, short, short. So when you get to G, you're gonna strum down 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're pretty much all gonna be short strums. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you go to the G minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't sound right when you're learning it, but when you play it with the words in the song, it makes sense. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it launches into the next round. So D, A, E minor, and then this part, instead of doing G, G minor, you're gonna do G, A. So 1, 2, 3, 4, A. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it goes into the verse 1. And for the verse, it's going to be D, A, E minor, G. And you're gonna do that 3 times, and then on the last time, you're gonna end on the G minor before it launches into the chorus, where it's like, and now it's perfectly fine. And then it goes into the chorus, but you're gonna do the same strumming for this part, you're just not gonna have that quick change at the end. So I'll just sing it so you guys can see, but we're gonna be doing that long, short, short strumming pattern. And the way that I do down strumming a lot of times is I do palm muting, which is a technique where you rest your hand on the very edge and it gives it like a more muted sound, like lower the volume a little bit. If you guys want me to do a full video on palm muting, I will. I know I talk about it all the time. So I do palm muting, but you don't have to. You can just do like open strumming, down strumming. So we start on D. He is sensible, so incredible. All my single friends are jealous. He says everything I need to hear, and it's like I couldn't ask for anything better. So this last part, it goes D, A, E minor. Instead of G, it's gonna be G minor. So I'll just sing that part. He opens up my door and I get into his car, and he says, "You look beautiful tonight," and I feel perfectly fine. So that part I like to just single strum. That's how that's gonna transition into the chorus. You kind of just single strum it and let it ride. And then you launch into the chorus, which is gonna be a different strumming pattern. So the chords for the chorus are going to be D, A, E minor, and then you're gonna do G, A. That's gonna be that quick transition like in the intro. And then it's gonna be the same again. So we've got D, A, E minor, G, and then instead of A, you're gonna do the G minor. And then you go back into the verse chords. So I'll show you, but the strumming pattern is going to be a little bit different as well. So we have D, and it's going to be down, up, down, up, down, up. And then you're going to go to A, down, up, down, up, down, up. E minor. And then on the switch from the G to the A, it's gonna be the same as before, where we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then A, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then back to D, and this same strumming. So I'll do that again slowly, and I'll just sing it for you guys. So it goes, but I miss screaming about kissing in the rain, and it's 2 a.m. I'm cursing your name, so in love that I acted insane. That's the way I love you. And then it goes into the next part. Never knew I could feel that much. That's the and then you go back into the verse, chords, and strumming. So D. So I'll just sing that last line. So it goes, never knew I could feel that much, and that's the way I love you. And then it goes back into verse 2, which is going to be the same as the first verse, except for it's a little bit shorter. So the second verse is going to look like this, and the second round of the chords is when you're going to do the G minor instead of the third time. And then we have the second chorus, which is going to be the same as the first chorus. And then we have a bridge. So after the second chorus, you go back into those like intro verse chords and the strumming. You go through those once, and then it goes to the bridge where you're gonna do down strumming, and the chords for this are E minor, G, D, A, E minor, G, D, A, and then you end on G, and it leads into the end chorus here. So going into the bridge, it's gonna be the same down strumming as the intro and the verse. So we've got long, short, short, long, short, short, long, short, and then we have G, D, and then A. And you're going to do that twice, and then on the last G, you were just going to single strum. So I'll just sing that whole part. So transitioning into the bridge, you're going to be on that G. He can't see the smell I'm baking, and my heart's not breaking, 'cause I'm not feeling anything at all. And you were wild and crazy, just so frustrating, intoxicating, complicated. Got away, but I'm mistaken now. So on that last part, and now I miss screaming and fighting, And this is my favorite thing, is when she repeats the chorus but like lower and builds it way back up until a strong finish. This part you can just do soft down strumming, or you can do picking. So you could do like, I miss screaming and fighting and kissing in the rain and it's too late, cursing on me. That's the way I love you. So that's kind of how you build it up. But on that part, make sure you really like sell it. The part where it's like, that's the way I love you. And then it goes into the second half of the chorus. But basically for that part, I just strum and cut, strum, and then cut, strum and cut. And then you go back into the strumming. And then this end chorus kind of becomes the outro, where she repeats the last line over and over again until the very end. So we're going to be repeating the last line 3 times, I think. After this part, it's like, never knew I could feel that much. That, and then it goes into this part where it goes, never knew I could feel that much. That's the way I loved you. So on that last line, it's gonna be a single strum G. That's the way, G minor, I loved you. And you end on the D. And that's the whole song there. If you guys would like to see the full play along with me singing the full song with all the chords on the screen so you guys could play along with me, you could check that out. The link is in the description box. It's on my other channel where I post all of those kinds of videos. And if you like this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss a single tutorial. Click the notification bell. I post new videos every Tuesday and Friday. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! I miss screaming and fighting, cursing your name. And every high and every low led to this. I'm just so glad you exist. Is that better? Maybe. Don't know why I'm talking in a British accent.